Welcome to another video on my Raspberry Pi 2, which you can see right here, with stacked upon it a serial Pi Plus board, which enables this serial cable to be attached to the Raspberry Pi. Also a network cable for virtual network computing, and a band cable which is connected to this breadboard, with some electronics on it and connected some fischertechnik parts. The Raspberry Pi 2 is running Ubuntu Linux because I'm using the robot operating system, and that one is that system is developed on Ubuntu, and you might hear some thunder outside. Anyway, last time I started, sorry for the movement of the camera. Last time I started attempt to figure out if I could actually realize the attempt to get the voltage down to 3.3 volts, because that was the main problem of reading voltage. And well, that comes down to measuring which resistors I have, and that's the following point. Okay, so familiar screencast if you have seen this series of videos before. And prior to go on with schematics and testing, I thought it'd be wise to assemble or to gather all physical resistors that I have, which are these four, with their respective resistance. So from top to bottom, 192 ohms, 186, 129, 186, 1250, because it's 1 kilo ohms and 250 ohms, and 1350 ohms, give or take. Now, I've also made this calculation or formula. So for two resistors I need one, and then I found out the following one. So will I be able to get a combination with these two out of those? And I have my doubts, but who knows? Calculating, measuring, and you know it. So that's what I'm going to do. So with the resistors filled in here behind, these are the values that the other resistor needs to be to get to these values. And now granted, this is not the voltage that comes from the Raspberry Pi, simply because the voltage is generated from shining a light on a phototransistor, which gets its power from the 5 volts. So that's not exactly the same. Nevertheless, if you look at these values, it turns out that with the resistors that I do have, it's simply impossible to do. I first tried this analog multimeter, but it is not well, accurate enough. So I had to take a battery from somewhere, power this one up, and this gave these values. Anyway, this seems to be a dead end to my solution. Where to go from here? that is a very good question. And right now I'm not quite sure. So with that conclusion about the resistors, what can I do? Well, I can run everything what I can run. Start the ROS core control, which is necessary. Then starting the motor. Starting the fischertechnik LED. If it wants to run anyway. And of course the red LED. And yeah, this is dependent on the phototransistor, which I can try to run. But I need some light. And even then it's not granted that it will work. Anyway, that is what I can do. Is there anything else? Oh, I'm not running the phototransistor node, so let me start that one as well. This is not, yeah, that's one. And now it runs. Question is, does it work? Not really. But with the schematics, and by the way, if you have watched these videos before, then you will notice that this interface is different. That is because I use a newer version of it, which I like. Anyway, this is well, what does run. Right now I am not sure how to get it better, how to gain voltage. I've checked with the power supply that I have, but there's no such thing as a 3.3 volts. Unfortunately, other voltages are there, but not 3.3. 5 volt is the minimum, I think. So with that, I think I'm coming to an untimely end of this series for now. I could go back to Python, but I think it's about, since this is about electronics and voltages in where it comes to the problem, I think that's it. And now I notice that these two resistors are different, but it doesn't matter. The combination of the resistors that I tried are unsuitable. And with this result, I say thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment or suggestion. Is there anything at all that I can do different, could do different? Will there be a different topic or subject with the Raspberry Pi? Who knows? Lots of other stuff to do with it. Multimeters to be used again, of course. Anyway, please leave a comment or suggestion. You can also follow me via Instagram and Twitter. Please show support by making a donation via either PayPal or IBAN, or become a patron. Please see also my website, which is listed under the video. Click subscribe or a bell somewhere. to get notified. And well, the Raspberry Pi 2 will be continued. ROS, I'm not so sure about. For now, have a nice day, take care, bye.